Do you like seafood? Various kinds of seafood are served and enjoyed all around the world. There are hardly any restaurants you can go to nowadays that don't serve it. Chances are you never really think about how people provide these animals for consumption. The fact is that most marine animals are killed inhumanely. For example, there is a process known as shark finning, where sharks are caught and their fins are cut off to be used for a dish called shark fin soup. The sharks are then tossed back into the water, but now that they lack fins, they can no longer swim. They sink and die of either suffocation or blood loss. Sharks don't deserve to be tortured and murdered just so someone can have a bowl of soup with a rare protein in it. After watching a documentary about shark finning, I couldn't get the sickening fact out of my head. According to the Animal Welfare Institute, out of 195 countries, only 32 have banned shark finning. The AWI also states that an estimated 73 million sharks are killed every single year by this practice. In preparation for this speech, I have done research on the practice itself and how we can help stop it. I am by no means an expert on this subject, but I would like to share with you the facts and also my concerns as well. If we stand together and fight, perhaps we can abolish this inhumane, cruel act against sharks. It may be impossible for us to fight the perpetrators of these crimes ourselves, but perhaps we can support those who can. Donating to Shark Allies can help financially support shark advocates who are fighting to end the fin trade. So let's examine the problem a little closer, shall we? Shark fins are considered a delicacy in various countries around the world and therefore are valuable. Shark fins themselves are virtually tasteless and offer zero nutrition. Because of the lengths needed to obtain one, they are considered a symbol of wealth and status. They are most commonly found in a special dish known as shark fin soup. Unfortunately, the way these items are obtained is just downright cruel. First, you catch a shark. You pull it onto your boat and then slice off its fins. The shark is awake for all of this, by the way, and feels all of the pain. The shark is then dumped back into the ocean. Because of the lack of fins, the shark cannot swim. Therefore, it sinks. Without water moving over its gills as it swims, the shark will suffocate if it doesn't die of blood loss first. According to the AWI, the shark population has been declining due to this process. They state that an estimated 73 million sharks are killed every single year for their fins. If you think about it, that's on average 200,000 sharks suffering a slow and painful death every single day. Obviously, something needs to be done about this horrifying act. I believe it is time to go to war against the shark fin harvesters. It is not possible for everyone to fight back themselves, I know that. However, it is possible for most people to donate to an organization that can. Shark Allies is a non-profit organization that is fighting to protect sharks from the fin trade. Psalm 24:1 says, "The earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof, the world and all who dwell therein." Everything on earth belongs to God, including sharks. However, in Genesis 1:28, God told man to have dominion over the earth. This means that we are allowed to kill and eat the animals. But we must remember that these creatures do not belong to us. We have to be very careful with how we treat them, which means we cannot abuse our power and just kill creatures because we feel like it. Now, sharks are a valuable part of the world's ecosystems. They keep various fish populations in balance, which in turn keeps coral reefs very healthy. If sharks were to die, the marine ecosystems would be terribly imbalanced. Shark Allies is working to stop the fin trade and thereby protect the shark population by campaigning against the trade and supporting other organizations who do the same. They also educate people and spread the word about the fin trade and the horrible effects it's having on our sharks. So what can we do? Well, you can donate to Shark Allies. Any amount that you can afford to give up is appreciated. All donations go straight to helping defend the sharks and stopping the fin trade. You can also volunteer. If you have the time and feel led, please consider volunteering to Shark Allies. They need all the help that they can get. In conclusion, I encourage all of you to consider helping to stop the shark fin trade. Millions of sharks are being brutally murdered every single year in order to provide status symbols to the world's wealthy and elite. Sharks are important and need to be defended. Donating to Shark Allies can help preserve these beautiful creatures and stop the cruelty being enacted against them. If we all chip in, perhaps we will soon see a day when these creatures are completely protected, causing their population to flourish. Thank you.